Hi again everyone, Scott Pyre Popcorn fan here, and in this video I want to provide a couple updates for Wes Ball's upcoming projects, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and also the Legend of Zelda movie that's in development now with Wes Ball directing that. And it's interesting because when Wes Ball did an interview talking about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, he talked about how the movie will have a little bit of Star Wars, and the more I thought about that, I was thinking it might have like a similar kind of tone in regards to being an adventure quest, and how the character of Noah will go on a similar kind of character arc as, say, Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy, and also Harry Potter in the Harry Potter films. And that's rather fascinating. There's this whole thing about this hero's journey with those particular characters in those respective franchises, to where they can do that with the character of Noah in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I definitely think that would be really interesting, because that could provide for Kingdom to have still focus on characters, and just like the previous films, and honoring Caesar's legacy. And I think all of that will really lend to a film that will be very much like an adventure action quest film in a similar sort of tone as maybe, say, Star Wars, but obviously it's Planet of the Apes. And that's really fascinating, and I can't wait for this film. And that's just that brief little update I wanted to do for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and how the hero's journey that Luke Skywalker and Harry Potter did in their franchises, that they might be doing a similar kind of story for Noah, and how Proximus Caesar will be like the main villain of this new trilogy that Kingdom is starting, and how there's like this whole thing between good and evil, Proximus Caesar being this looming threat throughout this new trilogy that Noah will have to take care of, and eventually face him. And also Noah discovering his true identity and embracing his identity. That's also part of the hero's journey that we've come to know from Harry Potter and Star Wars. So that's all rather fascinating to me. So that's that update for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And now I want to talk about the new Legend of Zelda movie that Wes Ball is also directing. And it's interesting because he also talked about that movie recently in another interview, I think. And he mentioned that the inspiration for the Zelda movie that he's making is from Miyazaki films, like Hayao Miyazaki films made by Studio Ghibli. Now, at first I didn't recognize the director's name or Studio Ghibli, but for those of you that don't know this, it's a Japanese film studio, Studio Ghibli, and they've produced anime films that I actually have seen when I was younger. Movies that come to mind are Spirited Away, Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service. I remember those movies. I've seen those movies, and especially Spirited Away. That's an amazing film. And if they were, and Wes Ball said that the Zelda movie that he's working on is sort of like a live action Miyazaki film, and that would be really fascinating. That kind of it gives me a little bit more faith for this new Zelda project, because it's Zelda, it's Nintendo, Japan. So I think that's really fascinating. And in regards to casting, I'm not sure who they'll cast as the character of Link. There is something about that, though, I would like to say. I think the actor that's going to be playing Percy Jackson, Walker Scobell, I could see him as Link. And yeah, it's an interesting little bit of info for the new Zelda movie that they're making, and definitely how that could translate. Because, like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen those anime films, but that kind of inspiration will definitely work for a Zelda movie. He also said that it would not be not be like Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones, but still be different and also respectful to the games, and how the movie will still have this adventure quest kind of feel that the games did. You can clearly tell that the director Wes Ball is a fan of the Zelda games, and seeing that adapted into a movie, I think, will be really fascinating. So I have a little bit more faith now in this new upcoming project. Still with a little bit of skepticism, though, because of Avi Arad being a producer on this film. That's still a bit of a skepticism I have for that. And so I'm cautiously optimistic for this new Zelda movie, and I cannot wait for it, though, because I love the Zelda games. I have played quite a few of them, and yeah. So that's my update for the Zelda movie, and yeah, I think this is a great time for these two particular franchises, because Tears of the Kingdom, the game that came out earlier this year, just won an award at the Game Awards, Game of the Year. Tears of the Kingdom won Game of the Year award, which is amazing. That's awesome. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to provide some updates for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and the new Zelda movie. So that should do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.